Good morning and welcome back to another Slay the Spire stream. I'm your host, Vegetable Bread. Today we're going to be tackling some Ascension 20 Launcher. Let's do that thing. Alright, now what do you got for me? Ooh, 21 damage for a mango. That's always a good option. 100 gold. That's sort of nice sometimes if you have an early shop you want to go to. And removing a card from your deck is bad, because you need those strikes for Gremlin Nub. Usually I'm going to swap out for Boss Relic on Watcher. Maybe there's some reason why I need to go to max HP plus 14. If I have like a 5 campfire route, maybe I'd do this. Looks like this is our 3-fight, 2 question mark, and a fire before the elite path. If we do that, we get 2 elites in the act, but unfortunately that's going to be the max. You know what? We're gonna abandon this run because we accidentally did non-ascension. But I think that means Niao is going to give us the crappy options, unfortunately. I was doing non-ascension for my Ironclad speed runs earlier. So now we're going to have to take Niao's Gift or a small strawberry. Or Niao's Lament. We could probably get a snipe with Niao's Lament, so we'll probably go for that. Yeah, there's all my elites. The only 2 elites in the act thing tripped me off. I was like, wait a minute. Is this non-ascension? Okay. Alright, so let's take Niao's Lament for fun. Dispatch a couple of early fights. Floor 1 Weave is pretty nice. I think I'll take that. Start building towards a future we can all believe in. Let's see. Meditate is a really good card. I don't know if it's necessarily good enough. It's like not good against Gremlin Nub, but maybe we might be sniping Gremlin Nub. So we could be pretty ahead on elites here. Meditate's good enough that I think we'll just pick it. Gives us an extra stance exit. Oh, this is a fight, so we're not getting any snipes. So we're gonna have to win all the elites honestly. I don't really like taking flurry of blows when I'm not. Whenever I've taken a weave. Hey, good morning, Allie. How's it going? So we could take a Flurry of Blows, could take an Empty Body, or Crescendo. We have a Meditate, so maybe we do take a Flurry. Although Meditate doesn't actually work very well with Flurry, because we enter Calm and then end our turn, so we like draw the Flurry and then discard it. So it's not really the kind of stance changing that works for Flurry. I think we just skip this. I guess Crescendo's kind of good with Meditate, so we can like enter Wrath, do some stuff, and then Meditate to exit. But with unupgraded Crescendo, that takes most of our turn just to enter and exit Wrath. So like maybe if we had a Mental Fortress that would be a good idea, but we don't. And I think it's a little bit too early to take a Empty Body, so I'll just skip. Oh my goodness, we used up our Niao's Lament on the first question mark, and then the second question mark is a gang of gremlins. This is absolutely brutal. 2 fat gremlins too. This is just about the worst possible gremlin setup. I think the worst possible is 2 fat gremlins, a shield gremlin, and a gremlin wizard. I don't think you're allowed to get 2 wizards. So this is big trouble. I think we probably like Eruption Strike, Miracle, Meditate the Eruption. That way we kill a fat gremlin. We'll get the Eruption back for next turn. We get into Calm, so we get extra energy for next turn too. Oof. We're doing 21, so we can't kill the Mad Gremlin, although we probably wouldn't want to. Fat gremlins are generally a higher priority. Alright. Oof. You hate to see that. Alright, well I think we have to Eruption to strike the Fat Gremlin, and that's going to give us 2 energy for defense, so we can block for 6 of the 10. It's not terrible. Pretty unlikely to get the stance exit. We'd have to draw into it. Oh my goodness, we're weak? This strike isn't even lethal. We're just gonna die to these. Alright, we did get out of the stance, so that's nice. I'll take the strike back. Defend double strike means we take 4 and do 12. Setting up for most likely lethal next turn. Or we can Vigilant single strike. Morning, Burnface. How's it going? I think I'd just like that. See if we can get 3 strikes. Hey, there we go. So we only lost like 30 health in that fight, no big deal. Get a Ragnarok for it if we want it. Ragnarok's pretty exciting. If we get like Meditate Establishment, we can make that Ragnarok. We can play the Ragnarok every turn and make it cost 0. We have a strength pot too, so we kind of need Ragnarok. Okay, I'll take one. I guess we're healing for 22. Oof. Alright, I think we're gonna upgrade that Ragnarok and then go fight some people. Is it Friday? I totally missed that it was Friday today. I usually have like a development goal for like a milestone I'm trying to hit for my my project, my game. But then this week I've kind of just been like fixing bugs and responding to some feedback and updating my like business documents for quarter 2. So I haven't really been like charging towards a milestone, so I totally missed it. It was Friday too. It's kind of hard to have plans on the weekend these days. No, I do not have the achievement. Because I am terrible at speedruns. Alright, so that's going to do a ton of damage. Sentries is obviously the worst for it. Which sort of matches how this run has been going. I think we drink the Strength Pot now. It can be pretty hard to use a strike in this fight, or a miracle in this fight. We do have the Ragnarok, so we spend quite a bit more energy than normal. So we could just try to use it next turn. So let's save energy, save the miracle for that. I'm actually missing a bunch of achievements. I'm not generally a very achievement-motivated person. I don't really like to go out of my way to get achievements. I like to acquire achievements through regular play. I don't like to like read the text of achievements and then try and go get them. So I end up missing a bunch of them. It's always fun though when you like get an achievement you didn't know about. Like when I got Plasma, I was so excited. I was like, what? I didn't know that was an achievement. 8 times 6 is a ton of damage, so we're probably doing Ragnarok Miracle Meditate, so we can Ragnarok again next turn. Let's see what this adds. We could have killed him. Close. I think I do like Miracle Meditate. I like it so much, let's do it again. Alright, we're obviously hoping for 2 hits on middle sentry. Stop him from attacking. Ooh, we got it. Wow. Congratulations. So you're 100%, huh? We were 1 damage off. Oh wait, that's not true. We actually have lethal. Cool. We would be 1 damage off if we didn't drink the strength pot. Ooh, Prayer Wheel Fairy Model. Oh my goodness. That is quite a reward. Sands of Time? I like Sands of Time quite a bit. It's fairly slow. It's like a way better Windmill Strike. We definitely want Establishment if we can find it, because we already have Meditate, and Establishment makes Sands of Time so much better. You get there in half the time. It's also just like a big chunky attack, which we need. Okay. take it. Let's take a question mark since the last hallway fight absolutely brutalized us. Although we do have a prayer wheel now, so hallway fights are actually really good. We have a fairy in a bottle, so we're not super afraid of dying. Alright, I convinced myself I'll take a hallway fight. Okay. Let's vigilance and strike one of them. I'm gonna strike you. Oh, that doesn't put him to 4, it puts him to 5. That's unfortunate. Alright, only one guy's attacking. We can just Sands of Time him to death. Okay, well. So Sands of Time you to death and split you, and the next turn we're getting Ragnarok and kill both. Wheel Kick's great. No, Ironclad is the best. Ironclad is the best to do speed runs with. I know that much. I learned a lot about speed runs yesterday from Redbeardy yelling advice at me. Yeah, I think Wheel Kick is a really good card. Big fan of Wheel Kick. I guess I'll see what the other option has. Ooh, a second Weave. Interesting. I think I will take a second Weave as well. So now we've got kind of a good combo. We've got like Wheel Kick to draw a bunch of cards, 2 Weaves to come back. We need to find some Scry, obviously, but we're in good shape here. Yeah, that's the dream, right? Flex, Flex, Limit Break, Whirlwind. Let's go fight more elites. Bagger Prep is great. So pretend to be a silent here. Alright, little baby Lagavulin. Getting Sands of Time in the opening hand is amazing. We're not running, we're strolling. We're doing a stroll run. So we're doing Watcher, very contemplative. Do we wake him up with Ragnarok? Is that the play? Maybe we wake him up with Eruption Sands of Time next turn. That's pretty exciting. If we wake him up with Eruption, though, we could die. Because he'd be hitting us for 40 when he wakes up. Eruption Sands of Time hits him for 41, though. Let's see. We'd have to draw Meditate to escape the stance, though. Yeah, not dying, but I would prefer to save the fairy if we can. Alright, let's go for it. It's almost lethal. Alright, so I think we just Vigilance defend and then wait for Wrath to come around again. If we Wheel Kick and we draw Wrath, we can't play it. Or if we draw Eruption, we can't play it. Defend keeps us alive. How about, like, Defend, Double Weave, Meditate? What are we getting back? We Strike. Yuck. Yeah, that's what's happening, unfortunately. You know what? We should have played Sands of Time and then meditated the Sands of Time back. That was stupid. Akabiko with Ragnarok? Are you kidding me? We could take Wreath of Flames too and just really lean into it. So if we get Wreath of Flame and Akabiko on a Ragnarok, we do 6 times 6 plus 8 plus, this is another 8 if we upgrade it. So 6 plus 16, 22 times 6. What is 22 times 6? I think it's enough. I think that's... If you put that into the calculator, it says enough. Yeah, I just tried it. It says the number enough. Right. Hey, First Day, how's it going? Man, I totally screwed up. I commissioned my emotes, and they're all like cute little loaves of bread having emotions, and none of them are cat faces. And I was like, somebody asked me when the cat emoji was coming, and I was like, oh no, I forgot that one. We could also take Conjure Blade or Carve Reality. All good picks here. Normally I'm not a big fan of Wreath of Flame, especially in Act 1, where... what's his face is a big threat? Gremlin Knob? I guess the problem with Wreath of Flames is that we want to play Weaves a lot. And that prevents us from like waiting for Akabiko and Wreath of Flame to hit the perfect Ragnarok. We also want to use Eruption to enter Wrath. So maybe we should have picked that Crescendo. Trademark infringement, huh? I didn't know you had cats patented. It's a catent right there. Imagining a little cat with a tie working in a patent office, considering buying a boat. But secretly also working on a theory of everything for particle physics, because that's where Einstein worked. At the catent's office. Einstein was secretly a cat. Wasn't very public about it, but if you read his memoir, it's in there. I mean, Wreath of Flame isn't bad, right? It's kind of like a strike in terms of how much damage it does. I mean, that's really bad, though. I don't know. It's like we're adding a card to the deck that's worse than a strike. Perfect. Oh my god. It's really, really good with that Ragnarok, though. I really want that to happen. We don't have any energy manipulation, so we're probably not in the market for Conjure Blade, although Conjure Blade is also technically a multi-attack that we could Akabiko with. But you pretty much don't draw Expunger until like the last hand of the shuffle, usually, so planning to wait until the last hand of the shuffle to play your first attack is dubious. We are looking for an establishment, so Carve Reality has some synergy with that. We get the retain card, and we'll retain it and make it cost less. I think I'm gonna pass on Wreath of Flame. It's fun, it's a cute idea, goes well with Akabiko, but we've already got like a ton of damage. And like several game plans with the Weaves and the Ragnarok, so I don't think we need another game plan for doing damage. Great. Let's get some more card rewards. Alright, I would love to not get bonked here. So we can Eruption Wheel Kick, Eruption Miracle Wheel Kick Weave, maybe a second Weave. So that's 17 plus 30 is 47, which is plenty to split him. And the Weave is extra. Okay. Darn, no second Weave. Sands of Time should be good enough to kill one of them next turn. I was going to say if they're not both attacking, but they are. What a bunch of jerks. So they're both hitting for 8 naturally, so if I Vigilance and Defend, we exactly die. What the hell? We could use our Liquid Memories to save the Fairy in a bottle. We should go get Ragnarok or something. Ooh, 8 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Central is 5 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah, alright. Here, let me, open a link to your stream so that I'll be ready. Burn face. I think we just Sands of Time and eat the fairy. No, that can't be right. I think we're gonna rest here and try and save the fairy. I hate using Liquid Memories, so Liquid Memories is so good. Yeah, Liquid Memories versus Fairy in a Bottle is non-trivial. They're both very valuable resources. It seems silly to use either of them in this hallway fight. But we're not getting out of here without using one of them. And I guess there's no chance that we use both, because even if we just Sands of Time 1 and eat the fairy right now, we have guaranteed lethal next turn. Alright, just Liquid Memories. We have third weave. Maybe we should get some scrying before we take a third weave. Reach Heaven is another big old attack. We can do that. Has a retain card, which for some reason we have a bunch of. I think I would like to take a defensive card at some point. We have 2 halts available. Empty body. We have been having a lot of trouble exiting Wrath, which doesn't make any sense because we have 2 exits. I think we just have too much expensive stuff. We have 4, 3, and 2. A bunch of 2s, actually. So, we're having a lot of mana economy issues, which is why we haven't been able to Vigilance. None of these cards solve the mana economy issues, although if we take a third weave, that sort of suggests that our hands will be lower cost, because they'll have weaves in them. Maybe we just skip both of these. I don't think I want a third weave right now. I think that's too many weaves for this deck. Does a paunch. You trying to remind me to exercise? I don't know. Oh, punch. What? Punch? What are you talking about, Redbeardy? I don't get your cultural reference. Is it, that, like, cartoon detective? I don't know what's going on. I think we should skip both. Fine. I'm gonna exercise because Redbeardy reminded me whether he intended to or not. No, unfortunately, I don't play Smash Bros. Although I do know that the only acceptable map is Final Destination, and the only acceptable character is oh shoot, maybe I don't know. I know that there's a character. Is it? I know what he looks like. It's Star Fox. Is it? Oh yeah, Fox. People say Fox. Okay, all right. I butchered that. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just skipping both. It makes me feel sad on the inside. Oop, we got another exercise stacking up. Alright, so I guess I just won't adjust how many are remaining. There you go. Alright, let's rest. Not only do I stand for the entire stream, I also stand while I'm working after the stream. Hallway fights are good for us because we have a prayer wheel, but they also have been killing us. So I think maybe we take a question mark this time, just to make sure we can, like, get here. Yeah, well, I've restricted it to once per card reward, which is, like, survivable. So I don't think we want a face. None of these things say take a face. None of these things say take a face. So I think we skip it. We don't want the gold. We don't need the gold. Alright. Oh my god. Sentries again? Are you serious? How am I supposed to Ragnarok in this situation? Well, we have Akabika Ragnarok, so I guess we just unleash that. Oh. Alright, well screw that guy. Alright, fair enough. We can kill back sentry. I'm pretty on board for that. Okay, block for 5. There's only one left. It's just a matter of time until we draw Wrath. I guess we stand the time next turn. Wow, was that a perfect sentry fight? I was thinking sentry is like the worst fight for this deck because we were doing the Ragnarok thing, but we did pretty good that time. Wallop is great. Add to my collection of expensive attacks. Wallop is pretty good in specifically Guardian fight as well, because you can actually use it while he is transformed. Alright, fine. It's also good with Akabika. I think we need to rest again. I don't think we're necessarily surviving at 18. I mean, we do have a fairy, so we can probably get away with it, but... Right. Let's start off with a... I guess starting off with a Wheelkick feels a little bit bad, because we could be starting off with Ragnarok. Yeah, we'll just start with a Wheelkick. We can't afford to wait around for too long. We gotta do 40 damage before he decides to punch us. So we can split him with Sands of Time if need be this turn. Just Ragnarok. That's a lot more damage. Oof, I hate getting killed by the wheel. Stupid gremlin. You see him readying a knife. Oh no. See? Wallop, look at that. Wallop, being good. Is the event art for Face Trader a lie? I thought they were actually... She's holding 6 faces? I mean, it makes sense for her to lie to you, right? She's a face trader. You don't really expect those people to be straight up. I guess this miracle blocks for 5. Or I guess it blocks for 3, huh? No, I'll keep the miracle against 3 health. Wow, are we like Eruption, Ragnarok, Sands of Timing next turn? I'd love to see that. Nope. We can Eruption Wheelkick and draw Ragnarok. I guess if we Eruption Sands of Time, then we transform him. And, let's see, what else would we do on that turn? Probably Meditate, but then we enter Calm, and then we're not Ragnaroking while we're in Wrath mode. That makes us sad. Oh wait, I can Eruption Wheelkick and Ragnarok, right? With the Miracle? So this takes me back to 3 energy, this takes me to... No, this takes me down to 1 energy. That's 3 energy, okay. I guess I could Duplication Potion a Miracle. That would actually work. I've never done that before. I don't think I ever intend to. I think that's bad. Alright. Let's just do this. Meditating back a 0-cost Sands of Time is pretty friggin' good. Do we have lethal? Eruption, Ragnarok, Sands of Time. So this is 9, this is 72, so 81, and this is 40, so it is lethal if we want to do it. I think we take less damage lethaling him than if we just block. Let's see, if we just block we take 5, if we block and then Eruption we take -1, and then take 3. So we actually do take more damage if we lethal him. But we also get out of the fight, so maybe how much damage we take this turn isn't super relevant. You are dead, sir. Give me your card. Ooh, we got Establishment. Oh my god, I talked about this. I'm going to exercise anyway, because I'm supposed to. But we're going to pick Establishment in a second. Yeah, so I'm not developing a game right now, but I have marked this as a game development stream because I am a game developer, and I do try to talk about that periodically. My deal with this this stream is I'm trying to like build a community around watching this type of game, and then eventually I'll be trying to sell to that community a game that I have made that's kind of like this kind of game. So if you like this kind of game, if you're interested in game development, if you want to try new things, hey, there you go. Got a good place for you. It's right here. Lessons learned is also great. It's sometimes hard to pass a lessons learned, but we have Meditate and a Sands of Time, so probably we should just get right on that Establishment. We're under quite a bit of upgrade pressure. We need to upgrade Establishment, we need to upgrade Wall Up and Meditate. This is pretty important. Runic Pyramid, huh? We got Weaves, they're pretty good at getting out of your hand. We are generally trying to set up for like big Ragnarok swing turns, although, okay, so here's a problem. If we want to meditate stuff, it has to be in the discard pile. So if we want to like meditate our Ragnarok, we would have to play the Ragnarok to get it into the discard pile, and then we'd be able to meditate it to discount it. So that that Runic Pyramid is actually anti-synergistic here. So I think that's worse than Skip. Energy seems really good, and Tiny House would be good if for some reason we were afraid of Curse Key. Are we afraid of Curse Key? We've got a little bit of draw. We've got Wheel Kick. Meditate is kind of like draw. So I think we're able to draw past a Curse okay. Obviously, Curse Key is always a little bit scary, but I think it's probably worth it here. Alright. Collector, trying to collect us. Very spooky. Act 2 question marks are great, so we should try and focus on getting some question marks. Probably want to go to a shop as well with 400 money. Always feels very silly to die with a bunch of money. You're like, oh, I should have spent that. Then maybe I would have survived. If we go on this lefterly path, we actually only do one fight, so we actually don't even exhaust our easy pool, unless one of these is a fight. For our 2 elites. Are we in good shape for elites? I feel like we're okay. We're pretty slow for slavers. We should be okay in the other ones. Ragnarok in particular is really great at Gremlin Leader, knocking down those nerds. If we can Ragnarok on turn 1, that's good in any fight. We've got good potions too. So I think we're probably okay for 2 elites in a row here. And then there are no 30 elites available on that path. It looks like there's no 30 elites available on any path except Mega Elite. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we're only getting 2. So we could take a little bit slower of the path and try to get this one for our second elite, which means it'd have to be this one for the first elite. And that also has 4 question marks as a lead up, so that's something. It does not give us an opportunity to spend our money. So that's a difference. It also does not allow us to take the Mega Elite if we feel so inclined. Yeah, Omamori would be nice. I would appreciate that. I think I'll go the left route. I don't think I'm actually going to go to the Mega Elite, but it is a possibility. But even just getting these fires is good. Also, goodness, there's a lot of question marks. There's 3 question marks here, a question mark there, and a question mark here. This could be an easy pool fight if none of these question marks are fights. We'd be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question marks and 2 elites and 3 campfires in the shop. Dang, what path? Alright, turn 1 establishment is nice. But is it as nice as Akabika Ragnarok? I guess we have 4 energy now, so we can do both. So let's do that. Oh, never mind. We can't do both because the fight's over. Fear No Evil's nice. Extra way to get out of Wrath. Evaluate gives us a way to draw past the curses that we might eventually get from Curse Key. Kinda. Indignation is a card. Do we have any defensive tools? We have 0 block cards, with the possible exception of Wallop. So Evaluate Plus is worth considering. There's Protect though. Protect is quite a bit better, especially with Establishment. Protect is pretty much an auto pick. Flying Sleeves also gets discounted, but it's nowhere near the power of Protect. Okay, now that we have a Protect, do we take Evaluate Plus? I think no. We're passing this one. Okay. Aha, it's a Chosen. My dreams of getting all the way to the end of Act 2 and having this be an easy pool fight are crushed. This is our second easy pool fight. Establishment helps us discount that Protect. We could Wheel Kick and hope to find Sands of Time, so we can discount that too. I guess we should Wheel Kick first, because we could draw Ragnarok and then want to Miracle that out. That is not what happened. Okay, Protect blocks for 12, Vigilance Defend does 2. I think we're just going to do Vigilance Defend, because we can play all the non-protect cards in the deck, or in the hand. I guess we get 2 Dazes with this. Maybe that was worse. We can Ragnarok, Meditate the Ragnarok, and play Ragnarok again next turn. And Protect this turn. We take, what is it? 18 minus 12 is 6. Take 6. That's not too bad. I guess we have Lethal next turn even without the Meditate. So we can just Protect, Defend, and take 1. I think that's better. A little bit better. Bop. Okay. Crescendo. It's something I talked about. Crescendo lets us Akabiko and Wrath something, which is fun. It's also both Akabiko, or both Crescendo and Tranquility get establishment value. Worship also gets establishment value once it's upgraded. We're pretty behind the ball on upgrades though, so I don't know if we're really trying to take an extra one. Trying to take an extra card that needs to be upgraded. But we're supposed to exercise here, so I'm going to go do some stretches. Oh, good, thanks. Alright, I think I'm still down to 1 now. Okay. I think we're going to pass worship. I don't think I'm that convinced by it. I think same for Flying Sleeves. It's like, it's fine. It combos with Akabeko, combos with Establishment, but it's just, doesn't do a ton. The ceiling for Flying Sleeves is like, it does 30 damage and you used like a ton of resources on it. It's like, okay, cool, but why? I don't think I really believe in the dream of Crescendo with Establishment either. I think we really just need like another block card, so I think we're skipping all of these. Worship is tempting, but no. The upgrade struggle is too hard. Did I... Oh, I was gonna go to this shop. Okay. I was wondering what I was doing with all this money. Alright, let's buy a relic here. Ooh, a shovel. Do we go... Let's see, how do we get extra fire? Oh, we're already getting 3 fires, so... Alright, we just go on the planned route. Okay. Bites. We have not lost any strikes, so... that's something. So we're a Meditate Establishment deck, so we probably assume that in long fights we win, right? In long fights we like discount the whole deck, and you know, we got like wheel kicks, and we're drawing lots of zero cost cards and doing whatever we want to do. So in that situation, if we take bites, we also go to full health, right? I don't know, man. Speedruns are very stressful for me. I'm not very good at that. Maybe the point of it is the stress, though. Yeah, that's what people enjoy. I'm not sure. So we go down to 47 current and max HP, which loses us 8 current HP. We gain 1 net card in deck, and we upgrade all of our strikes to bites. That's a lot of max HP. We did just find out that we hate resting, right? We have something much better to do at rest sites now than resting. So if we take bites, we lose max HP. That reduces our marginal value per rest, but maybe we want that because we have something better to do than resting. My god. Man, I want to see a heat map of, like, your path through a Mario level and people's heart rate. That sounds really fun. Okay, I'll take bites. Let's do it. Then we're gonna go to the shop and spend some money. Wave of the Hand is here. Also a strawberry, so we get some of that health back if we want. We can do both, and card remove. We can do it all. We can get a backup Ragnarok for if the first Ragnarok is not in the opening hand. And we still want to Akabeko clone on people. That's fun. I don't know if that's correct, though. I think the Wave of the Hand is definitely correct. Wave of the Hand is pretty much in every successful Watcher deck, I feel like. I believe in you, First Dane. Everybody can make it happen. The tools for software engineering now are friggin' miracles, right? Like, everybody's a maker now. Just some people haven't chosen to accept their mantle yet. So this spends 240, and we've got like 90 left, 92. Other things we could do, we could buy a Wing Boots and still fight this elite, still go to this fire, still fight this elite. So we'd just be basically saving it. We could go fight this elite, I guess, and then like jump back and go to this fire. Seems like kind of a waste of 325 gold. Cauldron is totally not useful. Potions are great. Yeah, I don't see anything better to do here than Wave of the Hand, Strawberry card move. I was assuming the card remove is good, but maybe the card remove is not that good. Are we removing a defend? I think that's pretty bold. Are we ever going to get any cards that say scry on them? We have 2 weaves. We really want a third eye. We want like 2 copies of third eye. This is the next additions to the deck. And if we had those, we would feel comfortable removing a defend, I think. But I think as it is, we'll remove a bite. Alright. Ooh. Turn 1 Ragnarok, you don't say. We've got some weaves for if the Ragnarok doesn't finish killing the Mad Gremlins. If it hits one once, for example, he would be at 10. 2 weaves only does 8, though. This guy would be at exactly 8, so 2 weaves would kill him exactly. On average, it hits each twice. Look at Duplication Potion, the Ragnarok. I'm not opposed to that. So then we do 14 times 6 and then 6 times 6. So we're doing, what is 14 times 6? It's 60 plus 24, so it's 84 AoE and then 36 AoE. So we're doing a total of 120 AoE. It seems like it kills Mad Gremlins, right? I don't think we're going to get a better duplication pot than this. Plus, we'll probably do for another potion soon, so. Good job, duplication potion. You earned your keep. I think establishment needs to happen. Will Miracle out of defend? I think 5 health is probably good enough for a Miracle. Now comes the great re-healthening. Get back our health 1 card at a time. Alright, let's bite this guy. Let's see. We're gonna want Sands of Time somebody next turn. Probably. Let's see, what do we do? We can Eruption Sands of Time and end the fight. Seems good, right? I don't see any reason to try and stick around and get extra bites in. We're at 5 health from max. Ooh, Anchor. There we go. We finally found some scrying. I highlighted the wrong card. Yeah, I think we're pretty excited about finding any scrying. I would prefer Third Eye to Cut Through Fate, but I think I will take a Cut Through Fate. Cut Through Fate's always good. Alright, let's dig. I think dig's better than smith, right? Maybe not. Smithing a Meditate's a pretty big deal. Smithing a Wave of the Hand. What else did we say we wanted? Establishment. Yeesh. Yeah, that's pretty important. Digging's so fun, though. If this is... Okay, so it's not going to be Gremlin Leader, because we just fought him. So it's either Book of Stabbing or Slavers. And we're pretty afraid of both of those, to be honest. We did not get a potion, so we can't rely on Duplication Potion Ragnarok to save us again. Do we want to play turn 1 Establishment in like Slavers fight? So like Establishment, Meditate, and Wave of the Hand are the big upgrade wanters. Dig is so good though. Dig is just like we'll get to Establishment at some point. Dig is really good. Alright, we're gonna dig, but if it's bad, we're blaming Redbeardy. How about that? I think we can all agree blaming Redbeard is the correct thing to do here. Alright, so we're going to dig. And it's great! Thanks, Redbeardy. You get the credit as well as the blame. Okay, so if we establishment, the Sands of Time costs 2 next turn. Wheel Quick does 23, that puts him down to 13. Plus, or minus 4 is 9. Can we do 9 damage with anything? We'd have to draw, like, Cut Through Fate. Cut Through Fate would do it, because we have the Weave in the discard. 3, 6, 8 cards, so we can Wheel Kick safely. Let's do that. We don't have enough damage. We'd have to Eruption if we wanted to kill him. We can still bite him. This is always happening. So both Defend and Bite end up with us having higher health at the end of the turn. Defend sort of heals for 3 more than Bite, but Bite does 7 damage. Let's do the Bite. And then I think we're going to play Establishment and Miracle out of Defend. Anyone ever had a run of losses that makes you wonder how you ever made it to Ascension 20 in the first place? Yes, that happens to me all the time. Like, how does this game even work? Okay, so Cut Through Fate is going to get us back a Weave, which I was planning to use to kill Red Slaver, but he died to the Bronze Scales, which I totally forgot I had. Oof. 0 and 20. Yikes. That's a lot of losses. How did you get to Ascension 20? No, I remember the grind. Like, I was like Ascension 18 for so long, and then like eventually I had a breakthrough, and then I won like 18 and 19 in a row. Okay. So I think Cut Through Fate's probably happening. It's probably like Cut Through Fate, Double Bite, Protect this turn, I think. Okay, so let's see what Cut Through Fate gets us. We have Establishment up, so Meditate is tempting. Yeah, let's do Single Bite instead of Double Bite, and do Bite, Protect, Meditate back the Protect. Or I could get back Wheel Kick. Right, we're always playing this, and we're always playing at least one of these. We're always playing that. Let's see, this is going to cost 0 next turn. Yeah, the game's hard. Like, you know. Okay, so we're losing 9 health this turn, going down to 30. Winning Silent without Catalyst is always rough. Catalyst is like just such a... It's annoying how like required Catalyst is. Like you can win without it, but it's such a pain in the ass, especially if like against like Time Lord or like pretty much any Act 3 boss is like such a pain in the butt without Catalyst. Although I guess Catalyst is sort of minimally helpful against Donu Deka. Meditate versus Bite. We could Meditate a Cut Through Fate, and then guarantee that we draw all these cards next turn. Get back a Weave. So then we like Sands of Time for 0, Cut Through Fate. The problem with Sands of Time is it's only going to do 15 damage, so he's going to have 7 left. Or I guess he's going to have 4 left, huh? Because he's going to hit me and I'm going to damage her again. So Cut Through Fate will kill him. Okay, alright, I think I'm convinced by that. Not what I was expecting to be doing, but I think it's Correct. Okay, so we... I guess weave... No, that doesn't count. That's only 3. So we didn't cut through fate on him with the weave in the discard. So I'll put the weave in the discard. Cut through fate. I'll take this, because otherwise I lose it. Then sands of time for 0. 2 weaves. Okay. And Ragnarok is currently doing 24, so that's not quite enough. So let's defend bite. Hopefully we can get some health back with these bites before we kill this guy. Nope. I guess I'll take the deck back. I think I'll do defend and protect here. We're pretty much guaranteed to get damage next turn, but I want to save his health for bites. Come on, bites. There we go. Ooh, Bottled Tornado. Do we have anything? Oh wait, Establishment. We can use Bottled Tornado as just an upgrade. It's kind of silly. But we don't have any other powers, although I guess we might get one. Battle Hymn is another power that has innate when upgraded. I think we're okay in terms of damage. I don't think... Actually, Battle Hymn Establishment is a thing, huh? Well, shoot. So if we take the Battle Hymn, which one do we bottle? If we do... Battle Hymn turns off bites. I guess that's true, it forces you to do damage. Kinda. Yeah, we've got enough damage, we don't need Battle Hymn. Battle Hymn Establishment is like a fun Act 1 plan, but it's not really like a Act 3 plan, which is kind of what we're looking for. Alright, so I think we just bottled the Establishment. Doop. There should be a skip button on that screen. You should, once you click Bottled Tornado, you shouldn't be forced to pick a card, because a couple of times I've like picked a Bottled Flame in Act 1 and then been like, oh no, I don't want to put a strike in there. So we're skipping these, I think. Spirit Shield is a thing. We do have a bunch of retained stuff, and not really a bunch, but like a couple of retained things. So we can increase our hand size a little bit, but I don't know if it's worth it. We can decost it too. It's good at 2 cost. It's really good at 0 cost. Yeah, I've seen your suggestion. I think so. Okay, now that it's on my stream that this suggestion is coming up, I'll give you my response, because I've thought a response in the past, but I didn't feel comfortable like typing it into your chat. Okay, so my criticism of that suggestion, first, Dan, is that it's very UI heavy. There's like, in order to implement that, you have to have like a whole new like system, because it's like you click there's like a new campfire button, which in itself is pretty expensive in terms of like design space. There's already like 6 of them that can be there. So like you're adding a 7th one, and like if you have all 6 of them, the UI gets pretty janky. It like kind of overflows in a weird way. So like that's a problem. You kind of like need to reflow that little area. And then when you click it, like you have to like pick a new card in your deck, and it says like pick a card to put in the bottle, and then like the old card is unbottled. It's I don't know. I don't consider it a particularly elegant design decision. I agree with the idea, right? Like Act 1 bottles are like a big problem. But I feel like the solution you propose is not the most elegant. It's definitely workable, but I think it has problems. Is there a hard limit? I thought there was exactly 6, right? Because there's like dig, there's Gira, there's obviously rest and recall and upgrade. That's only 5. Oh really? Wow. I guess that's a solution. Okay, I think we were planning on going this way. Are we really skipping this? Yeah, we're skipping these. Okay. We have to open at least one of these, and this is a pretty convenient time for it because we're not under any immediate threat. There isn't any way to necessarily get rid of the curse, but I'd rather do it now than in Act 3 when we might literally be unable to remove the curse before the Act 3 boss. Sundial or Sapphire Key? Sundial's nice, but I think it's Sapphire Key. We don't want to be getting cursed again. Frail is not very fun. Alright, here we are, back at another campsite. We were pretty happy with the dig last time. We kind of relieved a little bit of that upgrade pressure by bottling the establishment, so now we really just want Meditate and Wave the Hand. Yeah, because now I'm at high health, so it's like, what do I want to do? Versus I should rest. It's kind of bold for them to, like, put a player suggestion here. It's like, it's supposedly, like, in your mind, but it's like, it's kind of an oppressive little, like those mobile games where they tell you what button to click on. When it says I should rest, it's like, I guess. I think we're just gonna dig again. That's not terrible. Interesting. 6 HP is kind of a lot, given that our max is 54. Floor 28, so not the earliest Ritual Dagger we can find. Our plan is already... I do hate the I need a new map, or like I went the wrong way lines, because I'm like, no I didn't, game. You drew me the wrong cards. I know, I saw what happened. I did not go the wrong way. It's kind of weird how many of them imply that the mistake was pathing. But I guess there's no fictional terminology for what's happening during a fight. It can't say like, I drew the wrong card, right? Because it's like, fictionally these people are just like fighting, right? They're not drawing cards in the game's world. I don't think we want a Ritual Dagger. I mean, Ritual Dagger is great and all. Actually, no, hold on. Because we were talking about with the bites, trying to pause fights and heal up to full. And that's exactly the kind of deck where we can get a Ritual Dagger proc like every time. I guess the problem with it though is it's just not very good. Like, we don't need it. And it costs a lot of health. Yeah, just not being able to proc it, like, until only proccing it once in Act 2 is rough, so I think we'll just skip it. Okay, extra fires I think are what we want. I think we're just gonna keep digging. Well that sucks. That might convince us to open one, even though we'll get a curse out of it. But that is not a good combo. Alright. Wallop saves us. So we can, like, Establishment, Wallop, and Bite. Yeah. Okay. Do we bite the Fungi Beast? Or Parasite? I think the Fungi Beast. That way we can kill him in an emergency. Or just if we want to. Currently, that would upgrade his damage to 10 times 2. So we'd be taking 6 more damage from him for a net block of 5. Our defense are only blocking for 3, so blocking for 5 sounds pretty good. And then I guess we just play Defend, Defend, Protect, Meditate. With the Miracle, obviously. We're still only blocking for 15, taking 5. But whatever. I'll take back the protect. We are frail, so maybe that's not correct. Maybe I should take him back like a bite or something. Alright, so we want to try and get to full health in this fight, because we can just nom on his armor. I'm not sure how practical that is. Kind of depends on Meditate being good. Alright, Cut Through Fate is going to draw 2 weaves here. But if we cut through Fate and take away all of his plated armor, eventually we won't be able to bite him anymore. So this is always happening. I think we'll draw that so we can decost it. And I think these are always happening. And that's always happening. Do we weave? I think if we're afraid of losing the fight, we weave. And if we're trying to preserve the fight for maximum bites, we don't weave. We're currently taking 11, so we're not... I'm not feeling super confident that we can drag out the fight here. Also, we can't drag it out infinitely because we do have bronze scales, so he will kill himself, even if we never touch him. That's a lot of self-damage, though. That's him hitting us 21 times. And each weave is sort of removing one of those. So I guess I'll go ahead and weave him. Alright, our frail has worn off. We can bite and then wallop. That'll block for 5. We can wave of the hand, defend, and then like weave wallop. Weave wallop blocks for 2. But it gets a weak trigger, so we block for 7, weaken him, so he does 9. So we take 2. But if we're skipping bites, then like, why are we still here? I think we're just still here because we haven't been able to kill him yet. Oh wait, bite is actually blocking for more than defend here. So we should definitely bite. Okay. Do we end the fight now? We get 2 more bites. If we don't end the fight, we're gonna take some damage. We're gonna take 16 damage. We can heal for 4, so it's kind of like taking a net 12. Yeah, I think we have failed to pause this fight. I don't think we can do it, so I think we're just gonna kill him. Legion Pot's nice. There's the 3rd eye. It's about time. A Meditate Plus? Huh. Having 2 Meditates is pretty weird. But this one's kind of just a free upgrade. So we're definitely taking the 3rd eye, and I think we're taking the Meditate Plus too. We kind of do want 2 copies of Meditate. If we get 2 copies of Meditate Plus, we can cycle them and get a Meditate every turn. Cool. I mean, I guess we can cycle them even without Meditate Plus, but it's... then we would only get a discount every other turn. And getting discounts is the point. Alright, so we're blocked for 10, he's hitting for 24. This is kind of a long fight, so we could probably afford to regen pot here. This is another fight where you can mostly get to full health. Yes, I'm well aware of the Establishment Meditate interaction. That's basically what this deck is trying to do. So we can Vigilance, Defend, block for 13, and then we just take 1 damage. And then we, like, Establishment, Miracle, Bite. Well, there is a downside to another Meditate. The downside is you can draw both Meditates at the same time. Also, it's a card that you have to draw that doesn't, like, kill your opponents. or like protect you. So sometimes you like die with a meditate in hand, for example. There are several downsides to picking a second meditate. It is good. I think it's good. I picked it, right? So I definitely think it's good. It's just it's not quite as good as you're implying. All right. Let's do this. I don't want to take damage. We could just like double bite and skip the establishment. Hey, Sir Artemal, how's it going? I'm doing good. Wait, what does Equilibrium do? It must be from another class because you said Prismatic. Man. Equilibrium. It must be like a... Oh, it's the defect card that says Retain Your Hand. Yeah, that would be nice. It's very weird to me that they made that card say Retain on it, because there's no other defect cards that say Retain, and other cards that do similar things do not say Retain, right? Because, like, they didn't rework... when they added the Retain keyword, they did not change Well-Laid Plans. Maybe they did change Well-Laid Plans. But I think they didn't. I think they just... It says... like, choose 2 cards to not discard or something? Or choose 1 card. It's an upgrade. So we could decost Vigilance for next turn. We could Establishment Meditate on Vigilance. We could decost to Defend, I guess. He's not frailing us. I think I do like Establishment Meditate here. It is kind of silly to enter Calm 3 times in a row, which is what we're setting up for, but whatever. Yeah, exactly. Runic Pyramid does not retain. It's kind of arbitrary, the things they decided to make say retain on them, and the things they didn't. Okay, hit for 24 again. We have Protect, Third Eye, Vigilance is our max block. That's 12, 19, 27. 27 is plenty. I would love to keep the Protect, but then we're taking quite a bit of damage. Our max block otherwise is this 15, which is quite a bit less than 24. If we keep just blocking, though, like, we have to find a way to win eventually. I mean, the real reason is they didn't want to give Watcher a boss relic that just says, like, if you have Establishment, your deck costs 0, right? Like, because otherwise it could have just said, retain your hand. Alright, let's Third Eye first, see if we're getting a Weave. Ooh, that's a really nice Third Eye. I think we do... Oh, wait. This is our Akabeko, so maybe we should use that a little bit more judiciously. This and I think that are happening. It's just a question of, do we spend our Vigor on Weave? I don't know why Akabeko doesn't just give you a buff that says, or I guess it's Akabeko. Why it doesn't just give you an Akabeko buff? Like, that's what Establishment does. That's what other cards do. Yeah, let's just give him a Weave. I mean, it'd be fun to spend on Ragnarok, but I think mostly we're trying to bite him. Speaking of which... I missed the Weave earlier. Yeah. So drawing these next turn, Wallop will do most of the blocking. There's a Meditate Plus. I guess I'll Sands of Time. Okay, so we can wall up Vigilance to block for 12. Still hitting us for 24, though. I don't think there's much we can do about that, though. I think that's just gonna happen. I'll take both his cards back, I guess. Alright, one more bite. There we go. Nope, none of these are good. Second Cut Through Fate. Nirvana's not good. Is Cut Through Fate good? We have a Cut Through Fate and a Third Eye. Those are our only Scrya cards. It's a little bit short for 2 Weaves. Yeah, I think I will take it. Alright, well, we've not succeeded at biting up to full health. We definitely don't need the upgrade on Meditate anymore now that we have 2 copies of it. The other upgrade we need is Wave of the Hand, which is pretty important. And I think I will do it right now. I think it's pretty good in the Collector fight specifically, since it's an AoE fight. Right. So hopefully that's our last upgrade and we can spend the rest of the campfires digging. Those are both happening. We have Establishment and Meditate Plus. I guess we're going to decost Eruption. So this is always happening. And then I guess we like Eruption, Bite, Meditate Plus to get those back. Let's see what the miracle. Okay, we got Wave on the little dudes. So we can like Wave, Defend, Wallop. And Bite, I suppose. Alright. So Sands of Time kills you. That blocks for 9. I think that's always happening. We're gonna get Frail. Let's start working on the other Torch Head. What do we want to retain? Wallop seems good. Sands of Time seems good. We could decost Eruption. We want to decost. We could take the other Meditate and decost that. That seems good. Let's do that. Alright. Third Eye gets us a couple Scries. Cut Through Fate also does, so we can definitely kill this Torch Head. Which is good, because he's debuffing us. There are no more bites available. We can go Meditate for a couple of bites. I guess we want to scry... Oh, these scry for the same amount. That's weird. There's kind of a little extra scry interaction here, because if we scry something in the discard pile, we can go get it with Meditate. So we're probably going to go get that wheel kick later. We could draw now. We draw with the Weaves in the... Weaves in hand, although if we do that, then we can't Meditate back any of these cards. I would like to get one of those cards, so we're not going to Cut Through Fate. But if we don't Cut Through Fate, what are we doing? Yeah, there has some extra energy here. So maybe we do draw with the Cut Through Fate. We can still just decost the Cut Through Fate and whatever we happen to draw. So I guess that's fine. Wave of the Hand is good enough. Okay, so we'll put Wave of the Hand in the discard, just so that we can draw it. Or we can decost it. Play the Weaves, and decost these 2. Okay. Still in a bunch of trouble. Luckily he is summoning this turn. We can Eruption Wheel Kick, do a bunch of damage. Alright, I think I'm on board. We have 2 Weaves in the discard, so Third Eye and Cut Through Fate are both doing quite a bit of damage. So Cut Through Fate first, since it costs 0. I don't really want those. These all seem really good for next turn. On the turn with a Meditate on, I guess, the Wheel Kick. A Ragnarok? Ragnarok could be good. Let's see, what are we drawing next turn? We are drawing most of these. Let's see. One of these scries, so we can use this to get the Weaves back and then use the Wheel Kick to shuffle if we take the Wheel Kick back. So let's take Wheel Kick. Alright, here's the turn we're going to struggle to survive. So this last card is the Wall Up. We're weakened, so the Wall Up is going to do a little bit less healing than we're used to. There wasn't a great Wave of the Hand that I saw, and we would have skipped a bunch of damage to spend to like be defending. It's more efficient to be defending when people are attacking, and he wasn't attacking. It's the main reason I didn't Wave of the Hand. Alright, so let's do this first, get the Wall Up, get back the Weaves, and then we'll Wheel Kick to shuffle, I think. Actually, we'll Sands of Time, so that's in the shuffle. Wheel Kick. We can kill him with a Weave. Alright, so he's not killing us, and he's taking the Fairy in a Bottle. I'm pretty okay with that. In order to not do that, we would have to block for, let's see, we're at 16, they are attacking for 49, so we'd have to block for like 35, or 34. Yeah, 34 is a lot. We got 9 plus 4 is 14, 20. That's too much energy. So we definitely can't do that. So I guess we're just biting then. There's not really any point in biting either, because we're not going to save that health. Have that health taken from us. But I guess whatever damage we can do is good. Do we switch to Collector now? Or are we trying to kill this Torchhead too? At some point, I think we're trying to kill him with, like, Eruption Ragnarok, I guess? And Sands of Time? It would be convenient if Ragnarok was decosted. Yeah, probably gonna Third Eye and Bite. We're getting both Weaves. Third Eye also sets up for next turn. Okay, so we are getting Eruption Ragnarok next turn. That's some interesting information. So I think we're hoping he doesn't attack. So we probably want to kill the Torchhead. We don't have to kill him this turn, but we can do some damage to the Eruption Ragnarok. Has a little bit more room. Alright, there goes the Fairy. Okay, so if we Eruption Ragnarok, we could kill him. He dies to 12 damage 3 times. We're going back into Calm, so he's not killing us even if he doesn't die. If we Eruption, he dies to 2 procs, which I think is worth it. Didn't happen. Okay. Do we Wave of the Hand protect? We're definitely Wave of the Handing, there's no downside to that. I think we do protect as well. Alright, let's get back to the Eruption Ragnarok. Seems like that's the main way we're killing people. And both decosses is nice too. Alright. Eruption does 8. These are going to do 12. So let's do Eruption on you. Let's see. We're going to meditate at the end of the turn. So he's only going to do 10, so he's not killing us. So we can ignore him. But we can't let both of them hit us. We'll kill you. Let's see where these land. Hopefully all on Collector. And then we're killing him. Great. Alright, we got there. Bites are good, it turns out. We have no synergy with any of these particularly. We passed on a Spirit Shield earlier, and I don't see any reason why it got better. It's just not a great card. It is good when it's decosted, obviously. I guess we do have... I think last time we saw Spirit Shield, we didn't have 2 copies of Meditate. Now that we have 2 copies of Meditate, it seems a little bit better. We also do have Bag of Prep. So on turn 1, Spirit Shield is a pretty big blocker. If we see Snecko Eye, do we take it? I feel like Meditate Establishment continues to be good with Snecko Eye, because you can just take things that cost 1 and make them cost 0. Although you can't progressively decost the whole deck. I think I will take Spirit Shield. Alright, no Snecko Eye. We don't have any eggs, and we already got rid of all our strikes, so Pandora's Box is probably bad. Actually, it just gets rid of our defense, which are among the worst cards. Could give me more Third Eyes, Cut Through Fates. What are the worst options? Like Prayer. Cards like that. Sacred Bark with 1 potion that does not combo with Sacred Bark, so that's it's not great. Buster Crown is pretty terrible with Prayer Wheel. Although the deck is mostly full, so maybe we don't care. And it would be nice to have some extra energy. This is our last shot at getting 4 energy. Boy. Sacred Bark is always just better than Skip. We're more likely to find White Beast Statue than normal because we have the shovel, so we might dig it up. We're actually pretty low on relics, though. So the shovel, I'm claiming that the shovel implies that we have more relics than normal, but we actually don't. We're not, like, low on relics, but we don't have a ton. Macha Shroika does give us more relics. We have Potion Belt, so we have some sort of combo with Sacred Bark. I think it's going to be the Busted Crown, though. Which makes me sad. But it's the only way to get 4 energy, and we're relying on playing lots of 3 energy cards. Wait, what am I talking about? We already have 4 energy. We have a Kurski. What is that all about? Okay, so we're not taking Busted Crown, because we don't need 5 energy. That's just excessive. So it's Pandora's Box versus Sacred Bark. These could turn into like Deva forms, or like an additional Ragnarok, or like a Lessons Learned, or Talk to the Hand. More things that say Scry on them. Yeah, really just mantra cards are the worst options. If they turn into like Flying Sleeves, that's not too bad. Alright, let's take Pandora's Box. What do we got? Okay, well we lost most of our defense. We got to Deceive Reality back. Deceive Reality is pretty good with Establishment. Not too wild about the Brilliance or the Pressure Points. Wreath of Flame is pretty good with Eruption, or not Eruption, Ragnarok. I would say on average this is fairly bad. Also, this text overflows. What the hell? Can't they just like stretch this thing out? I guess maybe this thing is not actually designed to be stretched out. It looks like it's got some sort of specific little rips and tears in it. Maybe it can't be stretched out. Weird. Okay. Donideka is going to be our first Act 3 boss. We're going to have to go to the Mega Elite. So I guess we'll take a bunch of question marks on the way there. And then we'll decide about our pathing once we get there. Alright. Okay, Wallop blocks out. Looking like Wallop Bite. And Establishment. Coin Miracle, get the Wallop and the Bite back. Seems great. Or Coin Meditate, yeah. I said Coin Miracle because the Hearthstone word for miracle is coin. Wallop does not block out this time. Spirit Shield does, though. So we will Spirit Shield and Bite. And I guess Cut Through Fate. Maybe we could try and find Weaves or a Retain card. Actually, there's no Retain cards. I was hoping to find a Retain card, but that's not possible. So maybe just Wallop instead. It's more damage than Cut Through Fate. Okay. Alright, Sands of Time kills him if we need it. And it looks like we do. Actually, Wheel Kick kills him too. Alright, so let's Wheel Kick him. Kapow. And bite you and meditate back up. I guess we're done biting. We'll just meditate back a Wrath Enter. Or Ragnarok. Yeah, Ragnarok. Let's leave for the next turn. Full health. Okay. Third Weave. Third Weave is not wrong. Cut Through Fate is probably not correct. If we have up a pressure point, the second pressure point is not terrible. It's probably not good though. One of the best things about pressure points is you can use it to remove artifact charges in the Donideka fight. Probably taking the second Protect out of this pack though. And skipping this one. Alright, let's grab the Protect. Do we take a Weave? Do we take Cut Through Fate? No, we've got enough Weaves. If we had to talk to the hand, maybe we would take a Weave, but we don't. Alright, let's build up a little bit more money before we go to this shop. Not go to that one. Yeah, I'll fight these guys. It's possible we die, but we got more relics. Should be a good enough reason for anyone. We can Wreath of Flames Protect Establishment. Not playing Weave, so that we can draw Ragnarok and Wreath of Flames plus Akabeko it. That's a path through the fight. It's a path that kind of breaks if we don't draw Ragnarok next turn. But I think we'll give it a shot. Well, that's not Ragnarok. We could Divinity Wallop, block for 66, do a bunch of damage. We could Eruption Wallop, Miracle Meditate. This Wallop would lose the Vigor charge. Oh, hey, Akabeko and Wreath of Flames actually give you the same buff. I didn't realize that. I assumed they wouldn't stack like that, but they just add the number up. Cool. Okay, so actually we do more block from Wallop if we don't do Eruption first. I was assuming Eruption would make the Wallop do more damage, but that's not true. because it does 8 damage naturally. Or wait, it must be 9. Yeah, it's 9 damage naturally. So we make it do 18 if we Eruption first. So if we like Wallop, Protect, Miracle, Meditate, we block for 31. They hit us for 6. Alternately, we can Ambrosia, Wallop, Cut Through Fate, and then go looking for some more stuff. I think I like Ambrosia here. This is a hard fight. I don't mind spending a resource for it. I want that bite so we can kill him. Oh. I guess I should have taken the Meditate because I was getting back a Weave either way. I guess Eruption Meditate is the end of the turn. And we take back the other Meditate? Is that too slow? Maybe the Protect. How about the Wallop? Wallop's kind of like Protect, but does damage. Alright, I'll take the Wallop. Totally forgot we already had a Protect in hand. This looks like a big Wave the Hand combo turn. So let's do that. The other two are retaining, so I'd like to keep them. If I can. Alright, Ragnarok does not kill him. 36 plus 9 is... yeah, that's it. Okay. We're pretty close to full health, but I guess if we could find a bite, I'd prefer to do that. There's no way to find bite, though. There's no bites here. Alright, so we'll just kill him. Oh, just that was lethal. Great. Ooh, Goldeneye. Okay. Sands of Time used to be the core of the deck, but it is no longer, so I don't think we're picking a second one. I think we're skipping this. To remove a card. Well, presumably we want to do that. Pressure points, right? Pressure points is pretty aggressively bad. Alright, let's get rid of that. Oh, shame. Oh my god, I always forget to do that. Oh well, we're going to a shop in a second. It'll be fine. Whatever. It was not good. Okay, so we get Ragnarok plus Akabeko. That's fun. 14 times 6 is, what did we say this was? It's 60 plus 24, 84. So we only need 10 more damage. We're only taking 1 right now. So we can either Miracle Protect and assume that we draw... oh wait, so we draw 3 damage next turn? Or we can Meditate on some damage and ensure that we get it. I think I'm gonna go Miracle Protect and hope we draw a bite. Hey, we did. Okay. Just Lucky is insane with Goldeneye. We also have a couple of Weaves. Nope, these aren't it. Yeah, I think I will take the Just Lucky though. Scry for 3. We don't have any like Shurikens or Kunais or anything that make this super good, but we might get one of those because we have a shovel, which I keep implying gives us lots of relics, but does not in reality. Okay. We get a Peace Pipe. That's the other one. That's the one I forgot. I thought there could be 6, and this is the other one. Okay. So we're obviously removing the card, right? Although that costs us a blue candle. Blue candle kind of removes the thing. No. This game is too easy for you. Wow. Icy curves. That's a very I think that's a very foolish thing to say. I think this game is not too easy for anyone. Secret technique. What do we do with secret technique? Don't know. I guess we get meditates. I don't know what to do with money other than secret technique here. Wallop's okay. The first wallop has not felt great though. We could buy a Lay's waffle just as a strawberry. Strawberry that heals us for 1. Maybe we just buy all 3 potions. It's kind of fun. Got a lot of potion slots to fill. I think that's got to be better than 7 max HP, right? We're about to go into a Mega Elite fight. Be nice to have some more bullets for that. We do not have any AoE. Establishment is great in this fight. We want to play lots of zero-cost cards and draw lots of cards and get lots of slow triggers and kill him. Metallicized Giant Head is not too bad. It's probably one of the easier options. Maybe like regenerating Nemesis or something is the easiest. Establishment. When you have an odd number of cards in hand, the center card is exactly vertical. There's like no like aliases on the side, whereas the other cards have sort of a. You can see something. We could Wreath of Flames and skip attacking. Wreath of Flames Vigilance, and then try and build up to a big Ragnarok. So I will explain why Establishment is good, although Icy Curves, I'm going to ask you to bring it down a little bit. You're filling up chat with you just bragging about how easy Slay the Spire is, which is silly, I think. In this deck, what we're doing is we're manipulating the relationship between Establishment and what's the card called? Meditate. So Meditate causes us to be able to search for cards in our discard pile and put them in our hand and retain them. And that retain lets us decost them, so we can eventually make the whole deck cost 0 in like a really long fight. Hopefully this fight isn't that long, but it could end up being. Let's see. So we probably want to use like most of these potions on the same turn, like the 2 attack potions and the energy potion, to just like charge up and have a huge turn where we're doing a bunch of slow. But I don't think that turn is this turn. So let's just play these. Alright, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to keep the Akabeko and Wreath of Flames. We're going to have to spend them this turn. That's okay. We can develop some weak here with Wave of the Hand Wallop. Might as well cut through Fate first and look for some weaves. There they are. Wheel Kick is pretty good. that means we're not playing Wallop if we play Wheel Kick. I think Wheel Kick's probably better than Wallop. So we're abandoning the Wave the Hand plan. Because we found something better to do. We could bite Miracle Brilliance, but I don't think this is the big slow trigger turn yet, so we'll just use the energy we have. Right, Sands of Time is down to 0. That's probably our big slow trigger payoff card. 2 meditates in one hand. Exactly the correct number of meditates. That's really what you want to see. Okay, so weaves are critical for trying to get to really high slow counts. Probably what we want to do this turn is set up for next turn somehow. Yeah. We can cut through fate to shuffle, and then like play Ragnarok and then meditate it. To make it decosted. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Let's play Deceive Reality first. So we're gonna keep Weave in hand when we shuffle, because Weaves won't come back if we shuffle, and I think we're intending to shuffle. Oh no, we want. Shoot. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to cut through Fate, which is going to show us all 3 of these cards. We're going to discard the Ragnarok and draw one of the bites. And then at the end of the turn, we're going to meditate to redraw the Ragnarok and decost it. So we do actually want to weave first, because we're not shuffling this turn. But we want to block before we weave, because of slow triggers. So I think this turn is probably going to be just protect, not Deceive Reality. Oh wait, so okay, so if we're spending our energy, I guess we're spending it on protect, Deceive Reality, meditate, and cut through fate. Okay, so let's play these first, and then play the weaves. Get rid of that. I'll get rid of one of these two. Draw the other one. And play the weaves, and then meditate. Okay, so we're definitely getting back Ragnarok. What's the other card? We can try to enter Wrath next turn. Take Eruption. Gets a pretty big decost benefit. Other things we can do, pick back Wallop. If next turn is going to be a big combo turn, then we'll get a lot of slow triggers for Wallop. So that'll block for a lot. He's going to be hitting for 40 though, so I don't know if we can have Wallop block for that much. Good Wave of the Hand. He does not have any weak on him currently. We're going to have a 0-cost safety in hand, so Wave of the Hand will have something to do. Yeah, let's take Wave of the Hand. Alright, we did get Eruption. We don't have any way to exit Wrath, though, so we need to either kill him or not enter Wrath, probably, because we can't survive 80 damage. I mean, we might be able to survive 80 damage, especially with the weak, but... we have Eruption and Wheel Kick, so we have a lot of ways to get more ammunition. I think we're just going to go this turn. If we don't find a way to get back into Calm, we might lose the run right here, but I think that's the risk we need to take. Alright, so let's see. There's nothing else that's non-damaging in our hand, and we probably want to play Eruption before any of the damaging things. We could play Just Lucky first. Just Lucky doesn't do much damage, so it doesn't get a huge benefit from being played after Eruption, and it lets us filter for our Wheel Kick draws. But we could just play Eruption and then Just Lucky and then Wheel Kick, so there's not really any reason to play Just Lucky first. Okay. We're gonna get rid of anything that doesn't get us back into calm. Cut Through Fate lets us filter for a bunch of cards and try and find a way to get back into calm, so that's good. So... okay, so our hand costs 6 right now. We have 5 energy. We're gonna go ahead and use the energy pot. And we want more slow procs for wheel kicks, so we're gonna use the bites first. We found 2 Cut Through Fates. Ooh, fancy. Okay, normally you want to go in ascending order of scry, so that you're seeing, so you can like get rid of cards that are right on top of the deck, and you're not like picking a card that you like, leaving it on top of the deck, and then seeing it again. But in this case, we're going to go in descending order of scry because we're looking for weaves. We found one. But we need to be looking for calm enters, so none of these are calm enters. We'll get rid of the weave and keep looking. Alright, so now we play the weave and then we Cut Through Fate, keep looking. Okay, there's the calm enter. Great. This is going to be the last card we're drawing, so we can leave this meditate if we want to. Let's get rid of the bad cards. This is actually kind of an awkward position because I want to get rid of these 2 cards, but then if I get rid of these 2 cards and I draw this one, there's 4 cards left in the draw pile, so then it would be keeping a hand with Meditate where we're also shuffling. I don't really want to do that, so I'll get rid of the Meditate too. I guess I'll take a look at the cards so I can see what I'm drawing next turn. So it's going to be Vigilance, Wallop, Weave. Okay. So play the other weave. Somehow I ended up in a situation where I don't have enough energy for Ragnarok. I guess I needed to re-enter Calm, and it took us all of the Cut Through Fates to get it, so we didn't get to pay off with Ragnarok. This is currently doing 84, so we'll take a little bit more damage from at least one of these. If we Cut Through Fate, we get another weave. And we could draw a wall up, that doesn't really do anything. But I will take another weave, another 2 weaves rather. Just get rid of one of these so that we don't shuffle. And now we've got enough slows. This is probably lethal. No, it's exactly lethal. Wow, look at that. Neat. Alright. Evaluate is a card. It's not a particularly good one. I don't think we want to evaluate. I think we're skipping these. Alright. So, okay, we have a little side quest here. We need to exit this fight with full health. That's the goal. Establishment's always getting played. We have a weave and a third eye. It's kind of neat. So let's go ahead and do that. Targeting the outside ones because they multi-attack. There's another weave. We have Cut Through Fate, so we can draw one of these cards. Probably want to draw the Just Lucky. And a Cut Through Fate next turn looks good. I don't really need bites right now. I've already got a bunch of them. Alright, so let's draw the Just Lucky. Let's get rid of these. We don't need those. Meditate's great. Ooh, boy, we could use a kunai. Getting an absolute ton of attacks in. Alright, these ones block for 12, so it doesn't miracle that out. Okay. Still taking some damage, but we got a Darkling down, so we should be in pretty good shape to pause out the fight. Alright, we have Wave of the Hand, but no source of block. We could Eruption Wheel Kick, but then we wouldn't be able to afford Meditate. We could Eruption Cut Through Fate and then Meditate. Cut Through Fate gives us back the weaves. Yeah, that seems like probably what we're doing. Yuck. I'll take the protect and decost it. And let's start decosting some bites. I'll take a Spirit Shield too, because we might need to block next turn. We are taking quite a bit of damage. But this turn, nobody's attacking. He doesn't count because he's dead. Alright, let's just do some AoE damage, just to make sure these guys don't get too out of control. And then bite and meditate back a more expensive bite. Alright, we just got to bite 30 health back without taking any damage. Should be... There's a weave. I'll take a 0-cost bite, please. Wallop protect blocks out. Let's see, this is a box for 5, this box for 12. Yeah, that's funny. And then we can meditate back some stuff. Spirit Shield for safety. And I guess bite for health. Alright, let's just kill this guy so we don't get any funny ideas about killing us. Maybe actually we can like wave of the hand Spirit Shield and then Sands of Time the middle one, because he's getting some strength up, so he can become dangerous if you wait for too long. Alright. Let's just knock him back down. Getting a couple bites here. Do some health control. Excuse me, I tried to reach the mute button, but I didn't get it in time. Sorry for blowing up people's eardrums. Man, that was a particularly violent sneeze. Must be the coronavirus. Alright, hitting for 13, we can block that pretty easily. Kill him. And I guess see if there's another source of block. I'll just take a 0-cost Spirit Shield. Do a little bit of health management on him. Set up a bite for next turn. We don't need wheel kicks or wreath flames. Ooh, I almost killed him on accident. We have bronze scales. We gotta watch that a little bit. He almost died. All right. I guess we just bite and. This fight's kind of like farming sometimes. Let's go ahead and just do a big wave of the hand. Doesn't look like we can knock anybody down this turn. Alright, what do we want to decost? I guess, bite. Oops, I took damage. Shoot. That sets me back a couple turns. He's attacking twice, so he would not kill himself. I can't bite him or else he dies. So we have to protect him. And take back the protect and the bite. Alright, he's going to do 6 damage return to himself, so we can't attack him. But we can defend. We can just lucky on him to knock him down. Seem good except for Wreath of Flames. Sure. Alright, so that blocks out exactly, and then I can meditate a bite. Get that decosted. Alright. So we can only redraw weaves with one of these cut through fates. So we can redraw the weave with one of them and then shuffle with the other one. So let's do that. And this one shuffles. Okay. So now the bites, the weaves are on the bottom. Not that that really matters. Uh-oh, looks like I'm taking a damage. Okay. Fine. Oh, I could have waved the hand. I'm not sure why I didn't do that. Would have prevented the damage. Third eye sets it for next turn. I don't really need wheel kicks. Deceive realities. I guess we can just kill this guy. Don't need him. I will take back 2 bites, please. Triple bite is 21 damage. Cut through fate kills this front one. That's not true, but I guess Wallop does, so whatever. And then I'll protect. And I guess let's see if we can find another bite. We can. And then I will meditate a bite. Maybe I should have meditated a protect. There's a chance we take some damage next turn. Nope, we found one. Alright, he's got a strength, so let's put him back down. And farm those guys a little bit. I'll take back a protect and a bite. Almost there. Just 6 more bites to go. There's one. None of those are bites. None of those are bites either. Two more bites. There's one. Oh, our dropout is up there. I didn't realize. Alright, so I will take a Ragnarok for next turn. So it looks like we're getting close to wanting to kill him. Alright, so... Alright, so now we're at full health, so now we can try to kill them. And fail, I guess. Okay. But these 2 outside ones are down, so we should just kill next turn. Get him the bite. Why not? Okay. Master Reality, we do actually generate quite a few cards during combat. With the Deceive Reality, and maybe we don't generate that many. Yeah, just kidding, we don't generate that many. Okay. Cut Through Fate again. No, I don't think so. I don't think Sash would either. So no Sands of Time, no thanks. Second, third eye, actually, I'm pretty down for. So that would put us on 2 third eyes, 2 Cut Through Fates. I think that's a good ratio there. Okay. Alright, that might be the last card we're adding to the deck for a while. Don't really need anything else. I think we're looking for extra fires. We have Dig, and we still need the Recall, so... Let's go get some extra fires. Falling, okay. Spirit Shield or Bite? It's kind of a tough one. I'm not super sold on Spirit Shield, but going down to 3 bites is not super appealing either. I guess let's get rid of the Spirit Shield. No, it blocks for so much. Let's get rid of a bite. If we open this, we get a curse, but we also get 2 relics. It's a medium chest. We can go to a store after this, so we can get rid of the curse. We need to get 100 money, I think. But we're going to a hallway fight, so I think we should get it. Alright, let's do it. Vajra Mummified Hand. Well, Mummified Hand is not great, but we do have a guaranteed power on turn 1, so that's something. Probably not worth it. Let's take the recall while we're at full health. Never know when we'll need to rest. Yeah, let's use our fancy new decost thing to hit wheel kick. Let's see, can we make that happen? We can make it hit either protect or wheel kick. Let's just play wheel kick. We can Wreath of Flames weave to be one-off lethal. Oops. Man, if we'd played Wreath of Flames and not attacked this turn, we would have had Ragnarok with Akabeko and Wreath of Flames. Darn. Well, we could Wreath of Flames Eruption him. That would kill him. Is that something we want to do? Seems kind of dubious. We could also Miracle out a Deceive Reality. I think I'm probably on team, like, Deceive Reality and Miracle to safety. I believe that blocks out. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Third Eye helps us block. Spirit Shield next turn. Wallop is bad in this fight. But I'll keep the other blocks. I'll keep Sands time too. Decost that. I guess I will protect before meditate. And I think I'll just take the protect back. Maybe I want to decost the Ragnarok. Should have made this decision when I was looking at these scry cards, but whatever. Right, we're frail. We can still block out though. Alright, let's do this first. And then play a bunch of weaves. Set up for the Meditate Plus next turn. Keep one bite. I don't think we need two. Alright. And this blocks out. Wave of the Hand is never going to get through those artifact charges, at least not this turn. We can meditate back the Ragnarok. Looks like we're going to take 2 damage though. So maybe we like Ragnarok back a, or meditate back a Ragnarok and a bite. Yeah, I think I like that plan. Actually, I'll draw the days, so I can get rid of it. Okay, Ragnarok, and I guess I could do Wreath of Flames. That probably guarantees lethal for next turn. He's at 45. He's going to get 15 more, so he's going to go to 60. So it ends up being, yeah, that's a big 66 damage. Alright, so I'll take lethal. Hopefully we get a bite, because we're taking 2. But if I have to end the fight at missing 2 health, I'll be okay with that. Yeah, okay, I'll just end the fight. Alright, Colorless Potion, we're back to full there. These are all terrible, no thank you. Signature Move's kind of good. If we can decost it, 0 mana to deal 30 is quite a bit of stuff per card. But I think no. That's living a dream right there. We actually don't have 100 money, so we're probably not going to be. I guess we could go to a question mark instead of a fire to try and remove the curse. It's just a writhe though, so it's not a big deal. I think we want the extra fire. We get to dig. Duality. Interesting. There's the Unceasing Tap that Icy Curves mentioned. I'll take this opportunity to say it is not good. A lot of the Act 4 fights, or all of the Act 4 fights, shuffle statuses into your deck, and we don't have any way of dealing with those. Plus it's going to take us a very long time to decost the whole deck to 0, so we can't really count on that. Oh my god, we have Mask. I totally forgot. Thank you. I always forget about Smiling Mask. So we can remove it. We can remove it, and we still have 49 money. So we could get Tantrum? Do we want Tantrum? Tantrum is weird because we can't, whatchamacallit, we can't decost it with, Meditate. I guess we can decost it, we just, like, don't play it or scry it into the graveyard. And then we can, decost it. Kind of weird. I think Tantrum's great, though. Currently our only way of entering Wrath is, Eruption. And, Eruption is old and busted compared to the new hotness of Tantrum. Okay. Yeah, I'll grab it. Yeah, Tantrum and Wreath of Flame, that's also true. I haven't been thinking about trying to combo things with Wreath of Flame because I didn't add it to the deck intentionally. It sort of just came unbidden through the Pandora's Box. So I'm always considering it like the card that I would remove if I got a chance. But you're right that I should be building around it a little bit. All right, Establishment is happening. That Bite is now free. This is his debuff attack, which I don't really want him to use. I prefer if he uses the whatever 15 damage and make armor attack. So I think I will bite him. Alright, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I guess let's set up for next turn then. Meditate plus next turn seems great. Spirit Shield can block for us. Sands Time in hand. Just Lucky is actually not going to be very useful next turn. He's going to have a bunch of armor, so we'd need a lot more than Just Lucky to change his intention. I guess I'll... Oh, I should have waved the hand at the beginning of the fight. Actually, I'm going to restart the fight so I can wave the hand correctly. Yeah, I will do that. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, so playing Establishment. We bite to see what he's doing the new thing. Okay, and then we were going to Third Eye, but we should have waved first. Okay, so we're keeping this, and we're getting rid of that, certainly, and I think this as well. We do get Weaves, I don't know. I'm torn. I think it's probably not worth it. Okay. Ooh. I'm glad I chose not to keep the thing, because it's doesn't punch through the armor. Do we have to play Sands of Time? Alright, so we're going to play Tantrum and Meditate this turn. That's for sure. So let's start with Tantrum and then I guess Bite. To change his stance. Yeah, it is definitely worth thinking about for sure. Alright, 24, that means 12. So we can block with Spirit Shield and then Miracle Out Meditate. Or we could just play the free safety. Oh my gosh, free safety is a football position. Why? Okay. Yeah, I think I'll keep the Miracle since I don't need it. Let's discount... Let's get a Wave of the Hand. Wave of the Hand Deceive Reality is pretty good. Okay. Alright. Wreath of Flame Ragnarok is here to save the day. Sitting us for 28, I'm pretty okay with that. We have to kill him at some point, I guess. But he has a bunch of armor this turn, so it's not convenient. So I'll just stack up more weak. Bide my time. Play that Protect because it's already stacked down in terms of cost. That's true. We can't just like play Wreath over and over and over and then kill him in one turn with Ragnarok. That sounds fun. So Protect blocks out this turn. It's the expensive Protect, but that's okay. And I guess since we've got extra energy, I will Wreath the Flames. I guess I should have Cut Through Fate before I Wreath the Flames, but I'll just skip it now. Alright, let's start with Wallop to change his intention, do a little bit of damage, cash in on that Wreath of Flames on a pretty good target. Well, I don't want to get cursed, so let's... I guess Brilliance does more damage than Bite, and we're at full health, so... well, now he's back on the debuff attack. I don't like being debuffed. It does mean we're already blocked out, though. We can change his mind again. And then we have to Miracle out Third Eye to get Weaves to change it back if it's a curse. There's only one Weave, actually. No, we wouldn't be able to change his mind the last time, because he'd be blocking for 5. So we have to be okay with this. Unless we want a Tantrum, but that's extremely aggressive. I guess we have an attack pot too, but... this is us taking 3 damage. I guess I'll Third Eye to get out of it. If I get rid of any of these, we shuffle next turn. So I guess I'll shuffle and keep just the Wheel Kick and Meditate. Oh, I guess that wasn't debuff. That's confusing. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I don't know what why I thought that was debuff. That's confusing. I'll start some cards. Yeah, he's still got the little green swirly there for a second. So it must have been I changed him off of a debuff. I don't know why I got confused. I'm gonna make excuses for myself. Alright, let's Spirit Shield. And actually... Yeah, I'll Spirit Shield. Oh wait, I could have Third Eye just Lucky. That would have blocked, right? No, it would have been off by 1. Is Miracle good enough to... Is Miracle Meditate good enough? We'll get Wheel Kick back. Yeah, I think I like Wheel Kick. Wheel Kick costing 1 is pretty dope. Right. No way, you don't get to do that attack. We have Vigilance in hand, so I'm just going to go ahead and start with Tantrum. And do some damage. Are we killing him this turn? 42? Yeah, we Ragnarok too. Okay, alright, that's lethal. I'll take it. Finally. There's a Talk to the Hand. Talk to the Hand is excellent. Whoa, there's 2 Talk to the Hands? What? Why? There's 2 Foresights too. What a weird card pick. I mean, Talk to the Hand is like one of the best cards in the game. We're not like built around it, but at the same time we kind of are because we have Weaves. So I think we just take both Talk to the Hands. Okay, alright, well, great. We're already recalled. We don't really need upgrades. Talk to the Hand has a great upgrade. Let's see, what are the other ones we're talking about? Wave got it, Establishment got it. And Meditate, we got a backup for it, so... I think we just dig again. Wave of the Hand is great, though. It's so good against the Heart, too, because it's like... If you're a deck that's built on Weaves, it feels like going up against the Heart feels so powerless, because you're like, well, I can't use my Weaves, so I guess I'll just end my turn with all my Weaves in hand. But with Talk to the Hand, you're like, yeah, sure. Eat this, it's a Weave. Let's take up a relic. Sometimes that relic is like orange pellets, and we... Oh wait, it can't be orange pellets, that's a shop relic, but it could be... Let's see. Are there no relics that do artifact-y stuff that aren't shop relics? Are they all shop relics? Because Clockwork Souvenir is a shop relic, orange pellets is a shop relic, Panacea is a card, not a relic. Alright, we'll dig anyway. Ooh, look at Shuriken, oh my god. Thanks, Dig. Appreciate it. Well, that's gonna be big. Probably using Spirit Shield this turn. He's hitting for 24. Yeah, my goodness, that was it's quite a pickup. I guess we could Ragnarok with Akabeko up. We could just pass though and not play an attack. He's hitting for 24. If we Spirit Shield, we block out. We could just like Spirit Shield Miracle Ragnarok, but then we're skipping Establishment. That seems bad. So let's do this and that. And then I guess meditate back the Spirit Shield and save the Akabeko. Now let's just bite. I will take the Spirit Shield back though. I was watching a little bit of Life Coach's stream the other day, and he was just like dunking on Spirit Shield. He like hates Spirit Shield apparently, but I'm liking Spirit Shield. It's pretty good here. Wave of the Hand is great, so we're gonna like Wave of the Hand, Just Lucky, Spirit Shield, and Protect. Obviously not in that order because Spirit Shield goes first, so it's like Wave of the Hand, Spirit Shield, Just Lucky, See Reality or something. Yeah, I was really confused why he didn't like it, but he was just like, he said he was never happy to see it. I don't understand. We're going to Cut Through Fate before Just Lucky. We're probably going to play Cut Through Fate and Deceive Reality and Just Lucky this turn. Or Cut Through Fate first to look for Weaves. What is the best block card in Slay the Spire? Wraith Form? I don't know. It's not, it doesn't say block on it, but it is though, right? Maybe Apparition. I don't know. I don't know if those are too cheaty face. Panic Button? Ooh, man, Panic Button's a spicy one. If we get rid of this Weave, we actually draw this Meditate, and... Oh, we can play it. I was planning on playing Deceive Reality, though. I think Deceive Reality is good, so I'm actually going to voluntarily draw the Ascender's Vein. And we'll keep Wallop for next turn. Panic Button actually has exactly the same block to cost ratio as Impervious, the Ironclad Rare. They do literally exactly the same thing, except one of them is a class card and one of them is colorless. Even their upgrades are identical. They're both start at 30 and go to 40. Oh, I'm sorry, does, yeah, Impervious does not cost 0, does it, huh? Does it cost 1? What does Impervious cost? It's confusing not to know that. It costs 2, really? Huh. Okay, so we're blocked out and they don't have any artifact charges, but if I miracle out a protect or a safety, they both get 2 weak, which could help me block for next turn. But I can already block for 30 next turn, assuming I play a couple of attacks. So I think I will keep the miracle. Ooh, Entrench, yeah. Entrench has got some very spicy turns. I've had Entrench block for 500, so it's a pretty large number. Although technically it is not higher than Panic Button per energy. But if we're doing per energy, then like there's a bunch of silly stuff like whatever that silent card that costs 0 and blocks for 4. Okay, so I was planning on blocking with Wallop somewhat. I'm not sure that's possible. Let's start with Weave, see if Third Eye gets us another Weave. It doesn't. We're getting Talk of the Hand next turn, which is nice. Yeah, just lucky. That's true. Third Eye gets me Weaves next turn, which is good with the top of the hand. I don't think we need Tantrum. We can actually decost Tantrum with Meditate here, if we get rid of it. Which is nice. I guess I could have... no, that doesn't matter. Okay, we'll Weave first because we're getting Duality and Shuriken procs with it. And both of which affect Wallop. Oh wait, no, only Shuriken affects Wallop. Okay, so we're blocked for 20. I'll use the... I guess the Protect to block here. And then Meditate and go get some stuff. What kind of stuff? Well, I don't know. How about Third Eye away with the hand? Seems good. Alright, so we have Talk to the Hands. We probably want to put like one on each. So that we're never like screwed. Alright, so let's play Wave of the Hand because it's free. One on each. And then we'll go get a bunch of Weaves and go a bunch of block. Okay. Alright, we'll block out this turn. They've got a million weak on them. I'll set up Wreath of Flames for next turn. Yeah, that, those like floor 49 double Talk to the Hand card rewards are pretty nice. I don't mind that at all. Okay. So, we're going to keep punching Donu, and we're going to be looking for Weaves. So, none of these are Weaves, so I'll skip them all, including the Meditate and the Protect. Yes, I will skip them all. I'll get it to these. What a wonderful card. Alright, keep looking. Third Eye helps us keep looking, so we'll take Third Eye. There they are. We found them. We don't need Eruption next turn. Ragnarok will get us a bunch of block, so we'll keep Ragnarok around. Don't really need bites yet. We're still at full health. We've already seen all these. Alright, and we'll keep the rest of the cards in hand. He's only hitting for 26, so we are blocked out. Alright, now they're hitting for 30. We can block for 30, no problem. We can draw 2 of these cards with Wheel Kick. If it's Wave of the Hand, we kind of want to draw it. Actually, no, they have 10 weak. I don't care about Wave of the Hand for the rest of the fight. I guess I might as well Wheel Kick anyway. Is there anything here I want to play? Meditate? Spirit Shield? I don't care. So maybe we're just playing like Ragnarok Third Eye. Goodness gracious, we have 7 strength. That Shuriken's pretty good too. All of a sudden this deck went from like strong to like really strong. But we have to make sure we don't take damage this turn. So I guess we'll just play this. We don't need that ever again. We don't really need that either. I'll go that. Just keep those 2. So if we play Ragnarok, we block for 6 times 2, which is 12, which is not quite enough. Wheel Kick draws us these 2, which then we could block with. So we'll just like Wheel Kick. Spirit Shield. We could Miracle out a Meditate, going back and getting either like Wheel Kick or Spirit Shield. Or the other Meditate. We're pretty safe. But I guess this makes us a little bit safer. Alright. We're back to looking for weaves. Those aren't weaves. I'll think I protect them. Third helps me keep looking. Which is it? I'll just take a protect. Not a big deal that I find in this turn specifically. This mostly blocks out. That blocks for a little bit. This blocks for the rest. And that kills Donu. Alright, Deka, you're all alone now. All alone. What is an 8-sided dice to do, but claim to be a 10-sided dice? Meditate is nice. We don't need that ever again. We don't need that either. For that. Okay. Okay. So wheel kick, go draw the meditate. Hey, there's a weave. So we're doing these 5 next turn. Wreath of Flame for Ragnarok, I guess is probably lethal. Maybe. Probably maybe. Good words. We can take like Tantrum and Sands of Time. That makes it seem more likely to be lethal. Okay, so Tantrum, Wreath of Flame, Ragnarok is certainly lethal, right? I'm not going to count it, it's just going to happen. Yeah, okay, good. I would hate to have been wrong. Okay. Floor 51 is Awakened One. Well, we only ever play 1 power, so probably pretty good in this fight. We have a Meditate Plus available on turn 1. Probably gonna start off with decosting Deceive Reality Vigilance, which means we're playing Establishment, Deceive Reality, Vigilance, Miracle, Meditate. Ooh, but there's a free wheel kick. I didn't incorporate that in my plan. Alright, let's see what that is. Right, that does not change my plan. Wheel kick's a pretty good discount, though. We'll take wheel kick and vigilance. We might want to enter Wrath next turn. Do some damage to kill a cultist. Talk to the Hand probably wants to go on Awakened One. We probably just want to play 1 Talk to the Hand in this phase. We can Wheel Kick and then Spirit Shield. We have 3, 6, 8 cards in hand, so Wheel Kick is safe and improves Spirit Shield. Alright, so we're still taking 11 damage. We could, we can't kill him. Safety to block out, and then just play like Wreath of Flame. I guess Third Eye looks for weaves, so let's do that. There's 1. Wall Up and Cut Through Fate seem good next turn. It's nice to get Protect decosting. Just lucky for Shuriken procs and Duality. Seems good. Let's actually cut the Wall Up. We need that. Okay. Alright, just like it kills you, I guess we want to do Scries in descending order, so we should Cut Through Fate first. We're also taking 40 this turn. This is probably the weak pot. Let's go just toss that out there. Wave of the Hand seems good. Okay, so if we do Wave of the Hand and Talk to the Hand, Just Lucky Weave, are we okay with putting Talk to the Hand on a non-chosen target? I think we're not. I think we're gonna put Talk to the Hand on Chosen, because we need to be able to stall this first phase. I think I will kill this guy though, because blocking for 8 is pretty important. No tantrum next turn. I don't think that's happening. Alright, taking quite a bit of damage. We could attack pot. There's a couple of good options there. Colorless Potion also has some attacks. We could Bottled Miracle and play Ragnarok. That on average blocks for 6. But it also does like a ton of weak. Why does he have 9 weak and he has 6? Do we have some other source of weak I'm aware of? Where did that weak get applied? Yeah, I know. That's why I want to get one more attack. Either attack pot or Bottled Miracle gives me another shuriken proc. I think I like the Bottled Miracle better. Okay, well that's the average. Alright, so I would like to kill him. We can kill him with just Brilliance, and then do a bunch of weaves on this guy. Oh man, there's a discussion going on about Panic Button. Wait, you can get Dex after using Panic Button and then continue blocking? That's weird. Why is it a Dex-based effect? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, so let's use Brilliance to kill you, because that blocks for 12. And then get damage return block from this. Just Talk to the Hand. We actually don't want Talk to the Hand in the first phase. So we've already used one. We're going to save the other one. Meditate, we do want... Tormentors. Right, we'll go ahead and blow a Protect on this too, even though it's only 5 health. Alright, so before we enter the second phase, we want to be up to full health, and we want to like decost the whole deck, basically. It might not be necessary, but we do have the opportunity to do it, so we probably should. We can start decosting Sands Time, or we can bite him. I choose both. Oh, that wasn't true. We should have taken the Sands Time. That was a mistake. But not super important one. Alright. We might eventually be forced to split him because we get too much strength, but that's fine. Probably taking the Just Lucky with the Cut Through Fate, but I'll leave the Wall Open Bite. Does seem good. Oops, crap. I forgot to do waves first. He's only hitting us for 28. But I guess we are not quite blocking for even that much. I'll take 4 though. That's okay. Get him back with bites. That makes us a little safer for next turn. Shoot, maybe I should have meditated something. Could have meditated the bite in the wall up there. Yeah, it's this fight, you get to pause it, so it's easy to be like, well, this doesn't really matter, so I'll just do it really quick, but it does matter. We don't need more weak, that's useless. We'll do Weaves to get more strength. Let's go for this Meditate. Or the... Actually, no, let's go for the Bite. Keep the Meditate in the deck, though. Alright, we got up a bunch of decks and a bunch of strength. It's hitting for 28, we need to block for 10. We can block for 10 pretty easily. There you go. He's only hitting for 18. We'll see the Weave. If we could draw a card, we could shuffle, but we can't. So let's not worry about it. Let's get an extra strength. And, okay. Meditate's going to decost a Bite. Yeah, let's go back to full health. That's our main priority. Decosting the whole deck is cute, but we're running out of time to bite. Okay. Alright, I think we're going to do bites only. We've got 9 strength, so... we don't really need more of that. I guess we have to attack here to block, unless we want to use 2 cards. Wheel Kick is a pretty big attack, though. Ragnarok kills him. I guess I'll just use 2 cards. Call the box. And then we can meditate on a bite. I'm imagining the Watcher in the fight meditating on how she's going to bite him. It's like, ah, he would be so delicious. Looks like we're not getting to full health. We'd need to do like 7 more bites, and each bite would be doing at least 9 damage, so that'd be 63 damage. That's way more than he has health. Wait, actually that's not true. He heals, so we can try and pause him. We have to block for more than this, though. Alright, so that's hitting us for 1. That's okay. Let's meditate on the expensive bite and the protect, I suppose. Save it from the shuffle. Alright, keep biting. I'll keep cards that say block and cards that say bite. Those are the important ones. Alright, so we will meditate on the block cards. Alright, we've got 5 cards in hand, so we don't want to be retaining any more than that. Blocking and biting, that's all we care about. Okay, keep blocks. It's hitting for 28, so we need to block for a little bit more than that. There we go. Ooh, we almost let him die. Alright. Just gonna block for a little while. Heal back up. We only need 2 more bites though before we're back to full. Crap. There's 1 bite. We can't clear out hand room very easily. I guess we'll play these. That clears it out. We can Ragnarok Meditate now, just switch phases. I'd rather get the Talk to the Hand in hand when we finish him. If we don't switch phases, though, he is hitting us. So I guess it's worth it. We can meditate on Ragnarok Tantrum, try to blow him up. We can't meditate the Talk to the Hand because we can't get it in the discard. So we can't keep it. Meditate? That is an option, that's true. So we can meditate the meditate and a... Well, the problem is we're taking damage this turn. So we can block for 15 and take 3. We don't need to get Talk to the Hand immediately. We have 9 strength. We can kind of just clown on him. So I think we'll just switch the phase now while we're at mostly full health. I think we'll get Ragnarok and Meditate so that we can get back to the Talk to the Hand. Alright. Why did I use up all my block cards in hand and then switch the phase? This is so stupid. We do have Wreath of Flame Ragnarok. It's a lot of damage. It's 30 plus 60 is 90 plus another 30 is 120. It's a lot of damage, but it's not lethal by any means. We can't draw. So I guess we're just like Deceive Reality, Safety Protect. Oh, that's true. We should have bite first because of the attacks. I forgot about that. These seem good for next turn. Yeah, we would have blocked for like a bunch more too. Alright, well I guess we've got 2 extra energy, so I'll Ragnarok. We're not trying to keep him alive anymore, so... if we take Ragnarok back again, we never get Tantrum because it's not in there. So I'll take Talk to the Hand. Alright, so we have Talk to the Hand, cut through Fate to draw the Weaves. That Cut Through Fate shuffles, so we'll go ahead and just shuffle now. Put the Weaves in the bottom. Play the Weaves. Are we trying to keep him alive or kill him? Because we're pretty close to killing him if we want to. I think we just kill him. We're pretty high health. It's harder to cheese this phase. He does a lot more damage, and we don't block for enough to really keep him down. So I think we just kill him. Keep him bite in case we get to next turn. It's the Sands of Time deck. Don't look at those Talk to the Hands. It's not important. Sands of Time. Sands of Time Establishment. That's the combo here. Alright, we could either take 3 health, or a card upgrade, or a relic. The last couple of relics were really good. I think now we want a Talk to the Hand upgrade. Let's take it. Alright, last chop. 16 gold. Probably not doing anything. That would be good. Alright, Act 4 elites. Thanks to Redbeardy again for getting us that fine preserved insect, encouraging us to dig at some random campsite. And ended up doing 45 damage to Spire Spear and 32 damage to Spire Spear. Or Spire Shield. Yep, Spire Spear, or Preserved Insect is a absolutely great relic. Does a lot of stuff. Okay, so this fight is all about setting up for turn 2, in my opinion. And this is kind of the worst setup for us. So since Spire's Shield is blocking, that means he's going to be attacking turn 2. And he's going to be behind us. Because we have to face this guy because he's hitting really hard. We're also going to be drawing 2 burns, which are going to hurt us. So we decosted Brilliance. I guess we'll play that. Do we throw Talk to the Hand into a artifact charge? I think no. I think we wait for a Wave of the Hand to remove the artifacts, potentially. And we're just going to play Deceive Reality Vigilance, I think. Alright, so we planned for this turn by having a safety, but it's, we need some more planning. Alright, let's drink a colorless potion, I think. Apotheosis, huh? It's probably Master Strategy, actually. Drawing 3 cards is pretty useful right now. Upgrading everything is pretty useful too, though. We got Wallop, Safety, and Protect upgraded. I don't think we're getting through the armor enough to make Wallop upgrade useful, though. We're basically just getting Safety upgraded from 12 to 16, and Protect upgraded from also 12 to 16. Yeah. So our block goes from 24 to 32, which is still not very much. Alright, I think we're going to take Apotheosis, and then we're going to drink the attack potion too. We're going to upgrade whatever attack that is. And try and get through the armor so that Wallop hits really hard. Ragnarok, huh? Well, it's going to cost 0, so might as well be Ragnarok, right? Alright. Alright, Cut Through Fate gets rid of the armor. And draws now upgraded cards. Excuse me. Tantrum is not happening this turn. Wheel Kick is probably nice for next turn. And I guess I'll take a bite. And leave a bite for next turn. We don't have the energy for Wallop Protect. I don't know why I thought we did. Oops, should have used the Weave first because the duality. Although that doesn't matter for Wallop, so it only matters for this safety that we're about to play. We got some block, but we're taking like 30 damage here. Alright, so now we want to turn around if we can. It's pretty easy to do so. We probably want to draw some cards. We want to draw Wave of the Hand really badly. So let's turn around and draw cards. There's Wave of the Hand. It's not especially good right now, but it's good enough to get rid of the artifact charges. Talk to the Hand next turn will be good because the artifact charges will be gone. We're not going to have time to meditate something next turn, but these look good. Alright, so Protect removes the last artifact charge. I think we're going to bite this turn too, though. So let's bite and then Miracle to Protect. Oh wait, Miracle is going to do a little bit of extra work because of the Apotheosis. So I guess we get to fit in a Wreath of Flames. We might draw Ragnarok next turn, so Wreath of Flames could be pretty relevant. so now we can generate block with Talk to the Hand, and Third Eye gets us our Weaves back. And I guess we're meditating anyway, even though I said I wasn't going to. Eruption next turn is terrible. Spirit Shield is probably good. We're going to need Bites to get back some health. And Third Eye is going to be questionable since we would have just shuffled, but this will be okay. I guess Sands of Time kills him. Gets me a little bit more block and a free turnaround. Means we're not meditating, but it blocks for a ton, so... I think we can... You can theoretically pause the shield. We're gonna need a whatchamacallit on him, a Talk to the Hand. But we might as well bite while we're here. And Third Eye sets up for next turn. Brilliance is bad. Ragnarok kills him. Meditate, Cut Through Fate seems okay. Alright, but we're gonna hold the Weaves. We're gonna not kill him this turn. I'm gonna hold the Cut Through Fate too. No. We're gonna use the Cut Through Fate to get the whatchamacallit, the Meditate. Hopefully we're not killing because we're gonna bite him and try to get some health back. I don't know if that's actually a reasonable plan, but he does. He like blocks for 100 like every once in a while. So I think we're not gonna Cut Through Fate him because of Bronze Scales. So he only gets to attack us 6 more times before he dies to Bronze Scales. But if we just keep nomming on his armor, we could get back to full, or at least back some health. It's a little bit dangerous to stay in this fight because he does not mess around. Yeah, I don't know if we can really block for 40 though. Alright, we're gonna need Talk to the Hand to block for 40. Wave of the Hand might do some work too. Yeah, we can't not kill him. Okay. Alright, we'll just have to... Ooh, my gosh. Kunai and Shuriken. It's, Alright, the game's trying to let us win. I think we're gonna want another Third Eye. If we've got that, then the Weaves are crazy, right? So let's get another proc of that. We've turn 1 Ragnarok with we can Ragnarok with Akabeko. We don't take beat damage because we have Anchor. Alternately, we could Cut Through Fate and start looking for Talk to the Hands, which are super, super important. I think I like doing that. So we're always playing Establishment. I will play Weave before I play Cut Through Fate. Ugh. None of these are Talk to the Hands. And then I'll play another Weave before the other Cut Through Fate. None of these are Talk to the Hand. Oh, we found one. Okay. So let's Talk to the Hand, taking a little bit of beat damage, and then Weave and Third Eye. Looking for more Weaves. Meditate's okay. Wave of the Hand would be really nice next turn. I don't think we're actually meditating next turn, because we need to block for a bunch. Or Eruption. But Bite's okay. Wave of the Hand's fine. Do we Miracle out a Bite? I think no. I think we save Miracle for next turn. Alright, setting up for having Weak and Talk to the Hand next turn seems really good. we're gonna Spirit Shield. Do we wave the hand first or after? We only have one attack. We can play our whole hand without the miracle, so we're probably going to do that. So we're going to be generating. Block 3 times. So if we wave the hand first, we get 6 copies a week. That's plenty to last forever. And if we Spirit Shield first, we only get 4, which means we would have to draw Wave of the Hand again before next cycle. But it's a pretty thin deck, so and we have quite a bit of draw, so I think we could get back to Wave of the Hand. I will avoid the beat damage and block for 3 extra, or some extra. Apparently I was wrong and we can't play the whole hand, so we have to Miracle off the bite. We should have done the bite first before the protect. I guess that's only worth 1 health, so I'm not going to restart the fight for it. But it's worth considering. Okay. Looks like we're dying. It's unfortunate. Yeah, not much we can do here. Darn. Well, I don't know. We drew bad. You can't win them all. The Heart's debuffs are really brutal. We didn't have any way of dealing with debuffs. Yeah, that really felt like a win, especially once we picked up those Talk to the Hands and the Kunai Shuriken right at the end. Really thought we were going to pull that one out, but nope. Not quite. Establishment is a little bit too slow against Heart. It's hard to get that going. Huh. Well. Alright. Guess that's it for that run.